coverage of this year's NFL playoffs. Each of tonight's teams feature big play people on both sides of the ball. This one could go right down to the final gun as the Eagles get set to take on the Seahawks. Teams are lined up, and we'll find out today who will advance past this NFC Divisional game. Here's the kickoff team. Sends it sail. From the 4. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Number 1 sets up. Pass play here on first down. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
Hand it off. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. The NFL playoffs continue with a great matchup here today.
Football isn't like any other sports. There aren't any 7-game series here. You've got one chance to win, and that's it.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Throwing on first down. Steps up into the pocket. He surveys the field. Rolls out to his left. With the throw.
Sometimes a guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Under pressure, throwing. And he's forced out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Westbrook. He's brought down in the backfield. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Second and long coming up here. Seattle comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Number 1 sets up, drops back, uses the pump, looking for a receiver, rolls out to his left, throwing.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Pump faking, pressure, looking downfield, and he makes the grab. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Seattle comes out with 7 in the secondary. Looking for an option, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they called has worked. Even when it hasn't worked, it still worked.
On the carry. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And there's a flag on the play.
You better kick it here.
Set. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. 10 plays and a touchdown. Good drive for the offensive unit.
Anytime you can keep the defense on the field for that many plays and keep the chains moving, you're doing something right. Not only do you put points on the board, you also wear down that defense.
Here's the kickoff team. They'll return this one. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Throwing on 1st down. He tucks it away. Alexander didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Hasselback sends a man in motion. At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Philadelphia 7, Seattle 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Only one man back. Alexander closing in, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Here come the heat. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him, and it's intercepted.
Defenses always seem to take it up a notch this time of year, knowing that they could be home after this game if they don't make some plays. After that pick, it seems like they're ready to play a few more.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Penalty marker down. That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Seattle with 6 defensive backs. Fakes the throw. Surveying the field. Rolling left. With the pass. Comes up with it. That pass went right into the receiver's hands.
Yeah, and you hear about these guys passing through a tire or at a tire, and that's where that practice pays off. He was right on target there.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Let's go, come on. Bring that play, set.
Hand it off to the back. Gain of a couple on that carry. Five yards to go. Hand it off. Great fake. He surveys the field. Throwing. Big time play by Mitchell.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards. I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Bring the play, set.
Staley. It's on the ground. The Seahawks recover. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. Alexander, the deep man, using motion.
We'll see.
He hands it off. Decent gain, about 4.
Give this one a shot.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Hasselbeck sets up. Pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on a break.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Gets rid of it. 2 minutes left. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Time to call the special teams play.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. Well, he made the right decision there. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Set. We got nothing. Hit the ball.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pumps once. Guns it out to the right. The 40. The Seahawks call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Set.
Under pressure, rolling out to his right. Rolls out to his left. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Melissa, what have you heard on the sidelines about that injury?
Well, Al, when he took that shot to his arm, it re-aggravated the elbow bursitis that he's been suffering from over the past few weeks. And as a result, he will not be returning to the game.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. And he steps out of bounds at the 36. 3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Pump fakes. Scrambling. Pressure. Brings it down looking to run. The 30.
They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and it'd be a real boost for them going into the half. Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Passing on first down. Closing in. He's taken down in the backfield. Good job coming up from safety to record the sack.
He runs like a cornerback, and he hits like a linebacker. This is just the kind of guy you want in your secondary. Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
He sees something in the defense. Uses the pump. Pressure coming. Line time. Off and running. He's at the 20. And he goes out at the 13-yard line. Now it's first down, trying to turn this red zone trip into an end zone trip.
And they can use the whole field since they have timeouts left. The defense has to play tight coverage. They don't want to leave any soft spots in the secondary and give up a touchdown before halftime.
Westbrook is the deep back. To the air on first down. Looking for an option. Rolling out to his right. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just watch his patience and poise back there. Takes his time, looks over his options, and finds his receiver in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. That's a heck of a play.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
And they can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page, and they'll put up points in bunches.
Akers is back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Get up, Ron. Hit him low. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Missed tackle. Runs through the tackle. Gain of about 5. They'll go from the I formation. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Philadelphia 14. Let's get back to the play on the field. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Should be a return here. From the 11-yard line. Loses the defender. Can't bring him down. Seattle needs 2 scores to get back into this one. First and 10.
Sideline, D. They got nothing.
Alexander, the lone setback. Fires it out to the left. Incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Let's go. Come on. Ralph. That's all you. Ain't nothing.
They'll go from the I formation. Under pressure with the pass. On the money. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Well, Al, the head coach is very satisfied with his team's play, especially on defense. He knows the other team will be pulling out all the stops in its attempt to come back in this one. But with the way his defense is played, he thinks they'll only get better here in the second half. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Breaking through. At the 30.
I'll tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Drops back. Pump fake. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Simmons. And they throw him for a loss on the play by the linebacker.
And the quarterback needs to recognize that blitz a little quicker. And that way he'd be able to at least get the ball out of there for an incompletion instead of losing all kinds of yards like that.
2nd and 15. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 1 sets up. Looking for room. Play action. Trying to buy some time. And he's tackled behind the line by Simmons. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They come out in a dime package. Pumps once, steps up with the throw, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You better kick it here.
David Akers comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
The kickoff team lines up. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 22. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
This play might work.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Catch the ball, man.
Man in motion.
Bring the pain. Drop back.
Pickup of about 8. Ball right around midfield.
Bulldog under. Get in there.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throws it. And he makes the grab. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
They line up in the I formation.
You got it. You can left. Set.
Tosses it out to the right. 1 yard gain by the running back.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
2nd and 10.
Back off, DBs. Set.
Using
Switch
motion.
back. Man, go.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Snake eyes.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Seahawks 17-0. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They're inside the 20. He's inside the 10.
Got an illegal defense mask on defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's first and goal.
Get on the line. Set. Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure. Soft lob to the end zone. The pass incomplete in the end zone. Second down. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Let's go. Come on. Tiger up. We'll see.
Hasselback with a man in motion.
Cowboy. Come on, D up.
Emmons was right there, stopping the play for a loss.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Third down now and goal to go. About 5 yards out. Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield by Emmons. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Nothing here. Bring the pain.
The corners move up to play this one tight.
That's all you. Bring that knock.
Hasselback sets up, dropping back to the end zone. Drops the interception. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something. Heck, next time maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
And that's a gain of about 8. Second and 2.
Set. Eagle left. Come on, D up. Snake eyes. 90 ball.
They give it to the halfback. Fumble, loose ball. Scooped up. They got that one back.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play. You always need to keep your eyes open because you never know when something like this is going to happen. All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Set. You got it. Come on, D up.
Hand it off to the back. 8-yard gain. Two minutes left.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Set.
He hands it off. Ritchie barely makes it past the first down marker. This one is just about in the books. First and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Get in there.
Fifth play of this drive. He gets the count. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Seattle looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Seventh play of this drive. Gets rid of it. And it's caught, and he's stopped at the 45.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
1st and 10.
Get the ball. Stay up.
Westbrook, the lone setback. Hand it off. The defender goes down. The running back gets about 3. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Here is tonight's horse trailer player of the game. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 40-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. Staley. Seattle will call a timeout here. That's their first.
Punt it away.
They'll try to place this inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. And this punt will sail out of bounds. Philadelphia comes out in a dime package.
You got him. You got him. Set. Hop to the right.
Pass play here on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket with the pass. Incomplete. They'll probably try one long throw downfield. It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Sideline, D. Yep, now. Set. Cowboy. Come on, partner.
Closing in. And he's brought down in the backfield. Jerome McDougal gets familiar with the quarterback for the 2nd time today.
And you just knew he'd get the quarterback more than once. He's so determined to make a big play every down.
Backing off. Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Stepping up. Unleashes the deep ball. The pass falls incomplete. The final score is Philadelphia 17. Seattle 0. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.